If you've ever felt like you lose yourself in relationships, like you start out clear and grounded and connected to yourself, to life, and then slowly things starts to shift, then this video is for you, because here's what we're going to get into. We're going to speak about why you lose yourself in connection, even when you're strong and self-aware and you're doing the work. What actually is happening in your nervous system and your identity in relationships. Why the two most common ways that we tend to relate are both incomplete, and how to stay fully connected without abandoning yourself, so that love, connection, and relationships actually expand your life, your purpose, your vision, instead of shrinking it. Most people are living in one of two extremes. They are either giving themselves fully into love and then slowly realize, like, wait, where am I? They start to lose their center. Or they pull away completely and become hyper independent and convince themselves that they just don't need anything and anyone. But the truth is that neither of these are truth, because we are human and we are so wired for connection. We don't just want love, we need relationships to actually see ourselves, to refine ourselves, to grow, to meet parts of ourselves that we cannot access alone. Relationships are mirrors, right? They have the capacity to show you where you're rooted, or where you're just performing for validation, or where you're abandoning yourself, and where you're fully alive. So the real question is not, do I need connection? The question is, how do I stay connected without losing myself? How do I stay connected to myself first? Losing yourselves in relationships doesn't always look obvious, right? It looks like you slowly start shifting your attention towards them and thinking more about them than yourself, and reorganizing your whole life for connection. And you start overgiving and over accommodating and losing clarity of your own direction. And here's the part that can be confronting to a lot of people, because we tend to call this love, and it's most likely not love. It's often a pattern. If your nervous system didn't fully feel seen when you were growing up, you learn to find safety in other people, never in yourself. Then when you finally find connection, it feels like relief, like home arrival. Finally I can exhale. So your system has this tendency to reorganize, to adapt to that connection. You didn't learn how to stay inside of yourself while being connected. You learn to find connection through in other people. And I've lived this. This has been part of my history. There has been moments where love felt like somewhere where I could finally rest, where I could soften, give myself to someone, and then I would notice that my center start to shift. Not because anything was wrong, but because I hadn't learned how to stay rooted in myself while being in connection. And I see this constantly working with other people, soul centered, visionary, high performing entrepreneurs, leaders, people who can hold so much in their life. But when it comes to relationship, something in them still gives away their center. And I want to bring this up because if you're building something meaningful with someone or with yourself, if you're growing, you're evolving, and you definitely don't want to do life alone, but you're starting to notice that the way that you've been relating comes to a cost to your energy and your clarity and your focus and maybe even your truth, and you're realizing that you're just not available for that anymore. You don't want to choose between, is it love or is it your path, because you want both and you deserve both. So I want to share with you some shifts that can help you redefine love. Love is not where you go to find yourself. Love is where you go to bring yourself. Right? I want you to let that land. You are love. You go there to bring that love, not to take it, not to be the place where you are accessing love, but just to expand it in beauty, expand it in expansion itself. The second shift is that you are the root, the center, the source of your safety. Sometimes love can feel like it's the source of nourishment, and that's beautiful, but let it be nourishing, not the source of your nourishment, right? It can feel nourishing, but it is not your source. Your safety lives in your body, in your breath, in your presence, in your spine. When you can feel yourself, you stop needing relationships to hold you together. The third shift is that you stay in your body when connecting with someone. The next time you are with someone and you feel that level of connection, ask yourself, where am I? Where am I in my body? bring your attention back again and again. And this is how you stay connected to yourself, your energy inwards first. The fourth shift is that let love be in you first, land in you first. Don't rush to just give it away. Let it expand in your own vitality and aliveness. And then from that place, you share it from your overflow. The last shift is to watch where you reorganize your life. Where are you changing your rhythms or losing your focus, making the relationship the center? Just notice, because awareness creates choice. And I'm not saying there won't be a time where that is the natural evolution of our relationship and that's beautiful. But it's important to notice if that is the right time, the right timing, and the right decision for your life as a choice, not something that you're doing as an unconscious pattern. You can be deeply connected and deeply rooted in yourself at the same time. You can love fully without abandoning yourself. So if you're in this right now and if you're navigating love and connection and perhaps new relationships, and you can start to feel that pattern in your life, this is the work, not to understand it, but to embody it, because this isn't about fixing relationships. It's about transforming the way that you relate to yourself and to others. And if you're ready to go deeper into this, to build connection with yourself first so that you don't lose your center, you can book a call with me. This is the direction we are moving in.